Hello and welcome to week 2. For week 2, you're going to start with your reading assignment. For your reading assignment this week, you're going to read Modes of Persuasion, Research Strategies, Evaluating Sources, and you will be reading all the sections in those. Just for quick access, here is your textbook. And as before, the prezzies just kind of isolate and reinforce those main ideas in the readings. The next thing that you're going to do is watch this short video about finding sources using McComb's electronic databases. I've also created a short PowerPoint. When I responded to your topic journal, I gave you a Google Scholar link. This just walks you through how to use that. You're going to find those sources because you're going to complete the annotated bibliography number 1. For the annotated bibliography, you're going to find 2 sources, outside sources about your topic. You're going to need to summarize those 2 sources. You'll want to think about the sections of those sources that are going to support your argument. And the first page of your annotated bibliography should be a works cited page, just like this, in MLA format. And then on the next pages, you're going to include a double-spaced 1-page summary of the key points within each of the sources, 1 page per source, and each summary should include the article's purpose, intended audience, and strongest rhetorical appeal. And you've got those examples below as well with the summary. So you've got the assignment itself, which is due at the end of the week, as well as an example of it in this document. You're also going to prepare for project number 1. Project number 1 is a rhetorical analysis. For a rhetorical analysis, you're going to choose one of the articles from your annotated bibliography. You're going to rhetorically analyze the article. This analysis should be 3 to 5 pages typed and double-spaced, following MLA format and including your works cited page. This and all of your drafts need to be complete in order to receive the highest number of points possible for the draft. You're going to analyze the style of the article as illustrated in the sample, which I'll show you in just a minute. So you're going to think about elements that are representative of the writer's style. You don't want to summarize the whole entire article or paraphrase it. You're just going to think about the parts of the article, whether the author uses repetition or the author uses humor, or the author uses examples to illustrate his or her point. And by taking those pieces, you're explaining that by that author using those particular stylistic choices, they're either perfecting their argument or maybe they're detracting from their argument. That's kind of your choice as far as what you think those stylistic or rhetorical devices actually do for the article. And then you've got a sample, and you can see in this one that it's investigating a humorous writing style. It's talking about examples of mainstream, in this case, geeks, diction, the level of diction, posing rhetorical questions. So that is the type of thing that you're going to, look for in your particular article. And then ultimately, what this writer's thesis is that by looking into these writing devices, it reveals how he can attract even the most uninterested of audiences. So in other words, these stylistic choices that, in this case, Grossman made to write the article enhanced it, made it better. All right, so that is the review section. As you can see, all of your assignments are due at the end of the week, so I would, definitely pace yourself. You've got the annotated bibliography due, your project number 1 draft. You're going to submit the draft to me, but also to a peer, into this, this peer review forum. So you're going to attach your rough draft file to a forum post, locate and read one classmate's essay, and then reply by answering these questions. Students have often copied these and pasted them into the reply. So they found their, their classmates' draft, and then just the reply is the answer to these questions. Sometimes they, will type the answers to the questions in another color of font or highlight the question and then type the answers underneath. It's really up to you regarding how you want to do that. But one thing I do encourage you to do is be a good classmate. If you notice that someone has not received a review, please choose that particular classmate so that everyone equally gets a review on their draft. The final thing is discussion forum number 2. You've got 2 articles here. What I want you to do is start to get into the practice of citing your sources. So you're going to read the 2 articles and considering the articles by, both of these authors. What, if any, are some of the positive aspects of racial profiling? What are some of the negative aspects? And do you believe that terrorism can be fought without intentional or unintentional racism? If so, how? So you're going to respond with your initial post, and then you're going to respond to 2 of your classmates. So a total of 3 posts. All of them are due at the end of the week. And like I said, I would just start to, you've got 4 assignments. They're all due at the end of the week, but you're going to want to think about how you're going to get those done in time. So I would, get a couple done in the beginning of the week and leave a couple until the end of the week. If you have questions about week number 2, don't hesitate to ask.